All right, so I'm changing up my approach a little bit when it comes to my bench pressing. Well, yeah, to my bench pressing specifically. Um, I'm changing up my rep ranges. I was trying to do 5 sets of 10 here, but it I barely was able to get the first set of 10 with 185. I came in feeling pretty overconfident. I thought like, oh, I just did 3 sets of 5 with 210 pounds, like 185. That's like a big step down. I know it's a set of 10, but after the first 5 reps, easy. Uh, all those reps after were really tough, and I do need to get a stronger core because, as you're going to see throughout a lot of these lifts, my right arm, for some reason, my right arm isn't going up the same speed as my left arm. Or I guess I'm just pushing harder on one side. And I think it has a lot to do with my core bracing. When I had really good bracing, the problem was minimalized. But for a second, I thought it was like a muscle imbalance, like, oh, I'm stronger on one side. But that doesn't make sense because I'm right hand dominant. And I should be able to push a lot harder with my right arm than my left. So I think it's a core thing. So yeah, I fail a couple times. You're gonna watch me fail right here, and I guess I got humbled a little bit, because these sets of 10 are a lot harder than the sets of 5 I was doing before. The reason why I'm switching up is kind of because for a long time I was doing the higher amount of reps, as opposed to like a higher amount of weight, and that was really good for building muscle. I got a lot stronger, but when I did the 3 sets of 5, those 5 reps, they were really good at like training my nervous system, and I made a lot of gains at the start. And it's not that I'm still making good progress and all that stuff, but I think I want to bench press like twice a week, and I want to have at least one set be higher amount of reps, higher amount of higher amount of work, as opposed to like a powerlifting set where you're only doing 5 reps. And I think adding these sets of 10s in, I think is going to be good for me. I only did some of these I only did sets of 8, and it definitely humbled me a little bit. Those sets of 10 are no joke, and I'm like feeling it right now still, in my chest and all that stuff. So I think a couple notes, like my core bracing needs to be better, like when it comes to my form, because when I get tired, you can see right there, like my right arm's not going up the same speed as my left, especially like, on those like after 5 reps, my bracing kind of falls apart. So it has a little bit of to form, and it's not like muscle imbalances like I thought before. Anyway, I dropped the weight like 3 different times. I started at 185, then I went to 175, and I finished off at 165. So definitely got humbled. And yeah, I was doing that 1 rep max calculator, and I think they said like 175 was what I should be doing for a set of 10. But yeah, I mean, when you're doing 5 sets, it's really hard. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, 165, and I'm still dying right here. Yeah, I'm like really slowing down, and there's the fail. So tough. I didn't even hit 10 at 165 on my last set, but it is what it is. At least I have enough humility in order to drop the weight and try to get that set of 10 in. But yeah, I also did a lot of auxiliary lifting, mostly on my triceps. I was doing those tricep extensions. Oh, and I did some overhead presses. I stopped doing overhead presses with the barbell for a little bit because it was like hurting my shoulder. But now that I'm doing like a better job about warming up my rotator cuffs, I feel like that pain's gonna go away. So I'm gonna start pushing myself on the overhead press. I'll probably film that too because that's a pretty good core lift. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully this really starts blowing me up. But yeah, that's all. Bye.